So when we talk about from the Black community compared to the uh, white community, there has been policies that's been put in place that has been very intentional, and I'm going to say to disparage a certain group of individuals, especially the Black community, where the government has actually gotten, play from redlining to the Homestead Act, all the way through to Jim Crow laws and all of this other stuff that, added to these, contributing factors of why there is such a large wealth gap. But the one thing about technology today and understanding, how do you build generational wealth, and not leaving your family in debt, and some of those things. And this topic really, kind of really hit hard for me, when you think about your own mortality, right? Lost a family member just the other week. And I was thinking, like she didn't even have the opportunity to retire. So she generated, X number of dollars, over her lifetime, and she didn't even get an opportunity to, spend it or enjoy it, and she worked her whole life, right? And now her family is going to probably, battle over, those, what would we say, the assets that, that were left behind and everything, because, most times, especially in the Black community, we don't have wills, we don't have trust, we don't have any of these things, in place in order to set up, for the next generation. And then, they may buy a house, they may buy a car and do all of these things. And then next thing you know, that money is spent up, and you really have nothing to show for it, for that next generation or anybody, because the stuff that we're going to be talking about today is how we set up not only our children, but our grandchildren and our children's children, our great grands, and moving forward, So these are just some principles that we're going to be talking about.